The topics and opinions expressed on the following show are solely those of the hosts and their guests and not those of W4WN Radio, its employees, or affiliates. We make no recommendations or endorsements for radio show programs, services, or products mentioned on air or on our web. No liability, explicit or implied, shall be extended to W4WN Radio, its employees, or affiliates. Any questions or comments should be directed to those show hosts. Thank you for choosing W4WN Radio.
Welcome to my radio and TV show, Debi Changes Lives. I'm Debi, your certified holistic health coach. I revitalize people's lives by helping them identify the root causes of their health and mindset issues and create a custom natural holistic strategy to address them in the areas of mind, body, and soul. As a health coach, I'm not allowed to say that I heal, treat, cure, prevent, or diagnose any diseases. I can certainly make your body more efficient, and you'll enjoy your life a whole lot more. Now, not many people have at least 70 pounds, had a health and mindset transformation, and kept fit and trim for over a decade. I have, and I have staying power. It's been over 12 years. I even became a half marathon runner at the age of 51 when I never ran from childhood to adulthood due to foot pain. And I've done 9 half marathons so far. Mindset is the key to lasting change. As a certified holistic health coach, I revitalize people's lives in many different areas of health and mindset. I guide them to clean, toxic-free foods and high-quality essential nutrients. My coaching is for optimizing health, whatever is needed, releasing weight efficiently when needed, and enhancing your mindset. With my clients, I help them understand that their thoughts, feelings, and emotions drive their actions and results, sometimes good, sometimes bad. That's why it's crucial to have a positive mindset in life. It's also imperative to manage and release those low vibrational emotions such as fear, frustration, and doubt, because all that's going to do is slow you down and get you stuck physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Like a hot air balloon with ballasts, I help my clients release those emotional ballasts and baggage so they can uplift to a better, happier, healthier life. In turn, they are releasing their stress. They're getting healthier, and they're reshaping their core beliefs. You'll see and feel the differences of my coaching programs. Ask me about them. Set up a complimentary consultation at Debi Changes Lives. That's DebiChangesLives as in Victory ES.com/Linktree LINKTREE, or use that QR code. And I will guide you to that better, happier, healthier life with custom, natural, unique solutions to you in the areas of mind, body, and soul. Local peeps, I am honored to be a guest speaker for Laura Aleo's Soul Sanctuary, a Longevity Day Retreat. It's on July 11th in Orange County in a private, quiet residence. This is going to be an intimate day where it's only going to be 15 women who are willing to break free from all those things that they do for everybody else and focus on themselves and foster friendships. My talk is your body in survival mode? I'm going to show you how we can decode modern foods, stress, and emotions to unlock the nervous system and learn to precisely break free from that. Now, there's an early bird ticket pricing that actually ends on June 27th. And you can get your tickets while they last at https://www.laylo, spelled LAYLO, wellness.com / and the rest of the link has dashes in between each word, Soul Sanctuary A Longevity Day Retreat, or use the QR code. See you there. I truly believe that health and wealth go hand in hand. And, it's really important to be healthy to enjoy your wealth. And it's important to have wealth in case you have some medical bills. So I'm thrilled to welcome Wendy Lyon, known as the Financial Lyon from LMM Enterprises, Inc. She is an international, that's right, you're right, international best-selling author with a book about how to live like a rock star. Tour bus is optional. You don't need that tour bus. You just need a plan. She's also a dynamic speaker. Now, Wendy is also an unstoppable force in finance and media. You can go to the next slide. She has transformed countless and routinely turning her clients into millionaires, multi-millionaires, even billionaires. She was a former Mrs. America and a global ambassador queen, and she uses her platform for good. She's a charismatic host of Wealth and Wisdom show, where she passionately advocates for social causes and empowers her audience to release their financial stress and achieve true wealth in every single area of life. That's why wealth and health go hand in hand. We'll be discussing how to go from the basement to the penthouse. So let's welcome Wendy Lyon, known as the Financial Lyon, from LMM Enterprises, Inc., and so much more. Wendy, welcome to my show.
Well, thank you so much for having me, Debbie. It's a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
I do have to make one little correction. I am a current Mrs. America Global Ambassador Queen.
Oh, you're current.
Yes, I still have the crown and everything.
Okay. Thank you for correcting that.
Yes, that just happened in May, actually. So I have a year. Where I'm Global Ambassador Queen, Mrs. America.
That's cool.
If you live long enough, you get to do everything.
Yeah. I mean, I just, sorry I messed that up.
Oh, no, you're fine.
Okay. With financial business and helping people out, what made you focus on mindset in addition to money?
Well, I'll tell you what, I had a client, she was 60 years old, and she had some money in an IRA, she had some money in bonds, and she wanted to get to $10,000 a month in retirement. Well, if you're 5 years away from retirement, that's not the time to have your money in an IRA at risk of the market, especially when the market at the time looked like an EKG, right? More than a straight line. Mm-hmm. So I got her to $17,000 a month by simply taking her money and just putting it in different vehicles that would give her far better growth, far better return without any risk. So you think she'd be saying, well, where do I sign? And she said no. And so I went to a colleague of mine and I said, this is what I recommended. Did I miss something? Could I have done something better? Like thinking it was on me. And my colleague said, well, you just can't fix stupid.
That's very true. I can't fix stupid.
Right? But I thought, but this woman isn't stupid. You know what I mean? She's not a stupid woman. So what is really going on? And that's when I got into mindset. Because if you don't think you deserve it, you're not worthy, whatever, you're going to repel that fabulous future that I had created for her because she doesn't think that she's worth it. Or, her comfort zone might be $10,000 a month. Oh, $17,000 a month. That's too much money. What will I do with all that money? So that's when I really started delving into mindset. And it makes all the difference because you can't fix your money if you don't fix your mind.
That's very true, because a lot of people are in their comfort zone and they don't realize there's so many different possibilities out there and they need to be open to it. But they need to open those floodgates and understand that it's okay to have uncertainty when you do something new, because actually variety is the spice of life. So that's the whole point. And a lot of people don't think that way. They think they want to stay in that comfort zone. They're kind of like, if you ever put fleas in a jar, they're kind of hitting the top all the time.
Well, I've never done that, Debbie, but I can imagine.
That's what they're doing. They're trying to, they're not going to break that glass ceiling because they keep on doing the exact same thing.
Right.
And so that's the whole point, is that you got to be open to different ways of doing things.
Yes, you do.
And that's why I got into mindset, because I got to really understand where their limiting beliefs are and what they can do to shift them.
Yep, exactly. Exactly. So say her comfort zone was 10,000 a month. Well, there's things called taxes and inflation and life events and, technology. I mean, if you made a retirement plan 30 years ago, it didn't include a smartphone and, flat screen TVs and all this other stuff. So to have that extra money was just cushion. And hey, if you don't need it, there's plenty of people that are hungry in the world that, don't have clean drinking water. Give it away. But don't turn it down. Like that was just like, what? So as I said, that's what really got me started on the journey, because I was pretty dumbfounded, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, because you're very knowledgeable. She's not. and
I've only been doing this for 2 decades. You've been doing it for 5 minutes, that kind of thing.
Right. You're asking these questions. Why aren't you listening?
Yes. You came to me for a reason.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like that. I'm sorry.
So that's why I came up with, you mentioned in the intro, how to get from the basement to the penthouse, because too many people are in the basement.
Yeah.
And when you're in the basement, you're like a stressed out pinball in a pinball machine, and you're just bouncing from one challenge to the next, to the next, to the next. But there is a way out. You simply start asking the question, is it possible there's more? What if it's possible that I can do this, or that I could achieve that? And that's when you get to the first floor, and that's where you start setting goals and you're achieving them, and life is getting better, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in the basement, life happens to you, not a lot going your way.
Mm-hmm.
On the first floor, life starts happening because of you, because you're making those changes, because you're doing positive things, because you're achieving your goals and, setting standards and so on and so forth.
Uh-huh.
But to get to the second floor, you need to start thinking bigger, to thinking, imagining a bigger dream and really visualizing a bigger dream. And that's where there's a woman who won like a bunch of lotteries. She even won a house, and she had the spec method, which is you select it, you expect it. Wait a minute, let me think. You select it, you project it.
Okay.
Then you expect it, and then you select it. So on the second floor, you're starting to visualize that. You're starting to think bigger. And that's where life starts happening with you, right? Life doesn't become such a struggle. But here's the thing, is that 95% of your day is still being run by your subconscious mind.
Yes, it is.
Yes, because between the ages of 0 and 7, everything we hear, take in, feel, go through, experience, our subconscious mind programs that as fact. So if your parents are saying, well, money doesn't grow on trees, and don't look at the side of the menu where it just says market price, like stay away from that part of the menu, all of these things, or whatever it might be. We can't afford that. We're never going to afford that. What do you think? We're rich, or, blah, blah, blah. All of that gets programmed into our minds. So until we get rid of those limiting beliefs, those blind spots that self-sabotage, we're still running by, being run by this invisible little puppet master in the back of our mind called our subconscious. So once you get rid of that, now you get to the penthouse. And that's where success just comes naturally. It's no longer a struggle. And that's where life is happening for you. So you think, oh, I need a connection to get this project done. Oh, well, look who shows up in your inbox. Just the person you needed. All of those kind of things where you're just in flow.
Yes.
In flow. And I have been on all those floors, let me tell you. So I've been in the basement where it was just like, oh my God, if there was a nail in the street, I ran it over and got a flat tire. At a time when, buying a new tire, I might as well have been a $4,000 problem, not a $40 one,
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And that's how I work with people too, because when it comes to, improving anyone's health, one thing with me, as you heard from my story, I released 70 pounds and kept it off for 12 years. And
that's awesome, by the way.
Thank you.
That's really awesome.
And people have a hard time visualizing that for themselves. So that's why I have them do a vision board, and I have this whole way of them to brainstorm to try to do that vision board. And,
Yes.
and then they create that vision board. I show them how to use that vision board. And then I have them start envisioning the dream of what happens, when you really get to that goal. What are you going to celebrate? What are you going to do?
Yes.
Um,
Yes.
and
What kind of clothes will you wear?
what kind of clothes are you wear? Are you going to have a party to celebrate? Are you going to
Yes.
be on a, exotic, island, somewhere in the Pacific?
Where you're not afraid to put on a bathing suit.
So that's where that dreaming, projecting and expecting it to happen, it's going to happen.
Yes, absolutely.
And one thing with both health and finance, you need to be committed to, not committed like being in a mental institution.
Not to a mental institution.
You want to be committed to your path, because for me, I was committed. My husband spent this money on it. It was not a cheap program that he selected, and I did it. And I like saying release weight rather than losing weight, but this facility.
Right, because we don't like to lose things, right? Release is for a better word, yes.
Yeah, but they call me their star loser. So that's
thanks for that.
I'm like, okay, well, that's when that star loser program was on, I guess. I don't know. Or maybe before. But my whole point is that, I committed to it. I did it. And yeah, I had issues with it too. I hit plateaus and everything else. And it's the exact same thing goes with the financial world. You hit plateaus when the market goes crazy.
Yeah.
And
or
maybe
you
yeah.
Or you hit a plateau instead of a nosedive.
Nosedive, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's the whole point. They're very similar in how we work with people and having them understand, what they are capable of doing and what the end results are. And you kind of already talked about, going to the first floor, going to the second floor, and then going up to the penthouse. Are those the 4 stages that you were talking about to get to the penthouse? Did you miss the stage?
Yes. You go from life happening to you, to life happening because of you, to life happening with you, to life happening for you.
Okay, that to me is I guess. Okay, that's 4 stages. But anyways, with everything we do in life, something we become very passionate about. I mean, because of my own weight loss journey, and also I became a half marathon runner when I never ran. And it was painful to run, even walk.
Yeah, more power to you there.
What?
I said more power to you there for doing your half marathons and everything. That's very, very awesome.
Thank you. Well, when I realized, it doesn't hurt anymore. Sometimes you're stuck in that pattern. This is going to hurt. This is going to hurt. But I realized, this is not hurting anymore. I'm getting better. And what was great was what I was taking was supposed to help that. And I'm like, yeah, right. But it was actually happening. And so I just latched onto it, something that I was never able to do before. Wow, I'm doing it. I'm gonna run for the rest of my life. At the age of 51. But I did break my foot and I did recover from my foot. It took me a while, but I did it. So I'm a person that commits to doing and getting back to where I was. And I'm sure, people have downturns in their finances. I'm sure they do that too. But what gave you the passion that guides you?
Well, you know what? When I was very young, my husband died in a motorcycle accident.
Oh, wow.
And he was only 24. And we had 2 little girls, just 1 and 3, and a whopping $20,000 of life insurance, when the economic hole that he left behind was $1.6 million. So what I learned the hard way is that the first thing you want to do is to protect your most valuable asset. And that is not your home. It's not your IRA or your 401k or your savings account. It's you. It's your ability to go out and earn an income that first and foremost needs to be protected. Because in that area of life, once you have the disability or the cancer diagnosis, or as in my case, the death, there's no do-overs. Now, no 24-year-old wakes up thinking I'm going to die today, but had I known then what I know now, our lives would have been so different. I mean, so different. So that's really the foundation upon which you build your wealth, because if that foundation crumbles, the rest of the house crumbles right along with it.
Yeah, no kidding.
So that's where I really begin. Now, I'm fabulous at multiplying money. You know, you said in the intro, I routinely turn my clients into millionaires, multi-millionaires. I've even created a couple of billionaires. And that was actually for two little girls whose father had died, and they were 2 and 6 years old. And their grandma said, I have $10,000 for each of my grandkids. What can you do with it? So I only want to do things for my clients that are really like, wow, like not just, oh, well, I feel a little better because I met with Wendy. It's like, no, I want my clients to be like, I can't believe what Wendy could do, that kind of thing. So I was trying all these different avenues and vehicles and things like that, and nothing was really blowing my hair back, like I said. And so I thought outside the box, and I put it into a different vehicle. And over the course of their lives, now remember, they were 2 and 6 years old.
Yeah.
But they will be, for the 2-year-old, through her lifetime, it actually turns into $2.3 billion. And for the 6-year-old, it turns into $2.1 billion. But I figure a billion is mind blowing enough. So I usually just don't say that. I just say billionaires. But because I don't want people to go, that's impossible, you must be lying. But that's where the time
makes a difference.
The time makes a big difference. If you started saving just $13 a month, 13, you would have $1 million by the time you're 67.
Mm-hmm.
So boys and girls, the time to start is now. Like if you're thinking, I'll worry about retirement when I'm 50. No, start thinking about it right now, because you'll have so much more wealth waiting for you when you get there.
Yeah. I was brought up to have a savings account and to put money into a savings account. Of course, that doesn't make any interest, but my whole point.
Well, at least you were saving.
Yeah. And, my son is already doing that. So on his own.
Good for him. Good for him.
He was his own private islands, Wendy.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Well, see, I was never taught to save. I would get $1 allowance, and I had to earn my allowance. Like I had to vacuum, I had to make my bed every day, clear the table, do the dishes, all this stuff. And I would get my allowance, and I had a guitar and a piano lesson on Saturday morning. So my mom would pick me up, give me my allowance, and the first thing we would do was drive to the ice cream shop in town, and I'd get a large strawberry sundae that cost 70 cents. So I was taught, make money, spend money.
Yes.
Make money, spend money. Mm-hmm. She never said, Wendy, do you want to? Because I always tell my clients, try to live by the 10-10-80 rule. You give 10%, you save 10%, and you live on 80. And some people might go, how can I give away 10%? I can't live on, 100%. But trust and believe, if you give that first 10% away, it's the law of reciprocity. It'll come back to you multiplied. And that other 80% that you're living on will stretch farther than you expected.
Mm-hmm.
But I was never taught that. I learned that when I was an adult.
Yeah, I wasn't taught that either, but I didn't go to buy ice cream.
Well, I loved soft serve ice cream with large strawberry sundae. I mean, I loved my strawberry sundaes, but again, like no saving or delayed gratification, or you know what I mean? Like that's what you can teach. They're teaching kids these days. You can have one cookie right now, or you could have 3 cookies in a half an hour. So that's a very simple way and a very visual and physical way to say it's better if you wait. So you try to get them out of that, I want it now, I need it now, because we really live in an instant gratification society.
We do. And my parents weren't great role models. I can tell you that much. They spent money. They would go to Farrell's for ice cream. Things like that. I don't know if you remember Farrell's. It's like an ice cream place.
No.
It was fun. It's like a fun ice cream place. Anyways, but that's something they treated everyone to, including my grandmother. But yeah, it's not good for your body. And to eat all that sugar. So anyways,
Yeah.
So, what's your step that people could take other than making a donation with reciprocity, which actually warms everybody's heart and actually brings up their vibration when they give away or do things for other people to improve their life today? So what would you recommend?
I would recommend that you assign every dollar a job. Because if you don't assign every dollar a job, it tends to just slip through your hands. But when you give every dollar a job, it's like this dollar goes to expenses. This dollar goes to savings. This dollar goes to investments. This dollar goes for a rainy day fund or a vacation fund or something like that. So we don't have to go in debt when we want to go on a trip or something like that. So give every dollar a job and definitely have a plan to get out of debt. Debt is like a ball and chain. It's like a dark cloud that kind of follows you everywhere you go. And especially these days with credit card interest being 29.99%, you're paying like almost 30% of everything that you give the credit card company is going to interest.
Mm-hmm.
That's just, and I have a way, if you have debt issues, I have an amazing software that gets you out of debt in record time. I mean, record time. I had a client they had just bought a house 5 years prior. They had several credit cards. And so they would have been paying on their mortgage another 25 years, their credit cards, who knows how many years. And with this software, which is guaranteed, by the way, you know the exact month and year that you will be debt free. Well, they are going to be debt free in 4.5 years instead of another 25. So that's life changing. And then now that debt's paid off, they're going to build millions in wealth rather than paying all this interest instead. So that's a major step. I would also say, just get on my calendar and let's have a conversation. I promise it's not a sales call or anything. We're just going to have a conversation and see where you are and where you'd like to be and how I could possibly get you there. Okay. And even if we don't do business, maybe I want to do business with you. Maybe I know someone that will make your dreams come true, or that one person that you need to get your project done, or, whatever it might be. I have a huge network of people. So I love to connect people and, get them to their goals in an efficient way. And sometimes just meeting the right person does exactly that.
Yeah, that's very true. I'm a connector too, and I connect people to other people as well. I've been in the networking world for a while. That's the way I give back, is connecting people.
Yes.
And it makes me feel so good when I've done it. And hopefully they take advantage of the connection. Some people don't, some people do. You just never know.
Well, you can't fix stupid, right? I'm just kidding.
And it doesn't matter what type of connection it is, because that little connection might be something really big and gigantic, right?
Yes.
So, they really need to, consider what those connections are.
Yeah.
And it could open up an avenue to them where it could be very profitable.
Well, you know what? I have to say, I have a friend, and he connected me with someone who ended up, because I have a heart to fight human trafficking. I've had a heart for 20 years. I've been fighting human trafficking, raising funds, raising awareness, and so forth. And I'm very happy to say that today I actually got the articles of incorporation for Lionheart Global. So I have my own nonprofit now whose goal it is to have a home in every state where children can be safe and loved. But this connection from my friend, he and his wife became directors. He was just like, we'd love to sit on your board. And you need 3 people to sit on your board or be directors in order to form a nonprofit. So that connection made that possible.
And that's wonderful.
So you just never know.
I have a connection for you regarding that.
Okay.
But anyways, you never know. Those dreams will always come true. And, we have some time here to discuss more things that you want to talk about. So
okay.
Do you have any other ideas or other, philanthropic type of things that, people can do?
Yeah. Well, you know what? There are so many people that don't have clean drinking water.
Yes.
that are living in poverty, that don't have shoes. I mean, you talk about your vibration and your frequency and things like that. Well, death is a 0, and
Yes.
like anger, rage, stress, anxiety, that's like a 20.
Mhm.
Well, just being grateful raises your vibration to 500.
Yes.
And if you flip on a switch and a light comes on, and you open up a faucet and potable water comes out, those are 2 major things that billions of people in the world do not have. Do you have a refrigerator that you opened today and there was food inside of it? Did you
Yes.
sleep in a bed last night? Did you have a roof over your head?
Yes.
Those are all things, no matter what is going on in your life, that you can be grateful for.
Yes.
And having that mindset, so now you raise your frequency, now you're attracting other grateful people into your, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
And abundance and all the things that I would say generally we desire in life. I mean, most people want abundance, and they want, a cushion. They don't want to be living hand to mouth or paycheck to paycheck and things like that. And sadly, many people are. But still, did you pull the sheets off your own head today? I used to I had a seniors group, and there was one man that had 3 hip replacements and, this, that, and the other thing. He fought World War II and all this stuff. And he always had a smile on his face. And I said, "What's your secret? You're always so happy." And he said, "I pulled the sheets off my own face today."
Okay.
That was it.
And not only financial and the things that you have around you, you got to be, really have gratitude for your health.
Yes.
Because if you're aware of where you are in your health, and you're aware that maybe I need to do something, then you're going to do it.
Yes.
The whole point of life is not only gratitude. Gratitude is going to help you bring some joy that you're helping others, but it's enjoying your life.
Yes.
Being out there, being able to do things for people, being able to do things for yourself, enjoying that, private island that my son wants.
Yeah.
That's my whole point. And, I never rain on his parade, just put it that way.
He's already visualized it, and here's the thing is, if you go into the quantum realm says that if you can envision it, then you have the capacity to create it.
Exactly.
To bring it into reality, to make it come to fruition.
Mm-hmm.
So if he's thinking he's going to have a private island, I bet you he's going to have a private island. I mean, if that's his goal, I'm sure that that'll come to fruition one way or another.
Yeah, because I was on a Tony Robbins, Unleash the Power event, which was on Zoom, and we had Richard Branson on there. Now, my son just got his degree in aerospace engineering, a bachelor's degree. He's working on his master's degree. He's very intelligent, and so, he can get places as long as he doesn't let all this other stuff pull him down. And so, but he really does want to do that. And it doesn't need to be a struggle. And that's why I keep on telling him. But, a mother can only say so much, if you get my point, before he goes in one ear, out the other.
Well, you know what? I'll tell you a funny story. My mom, when I was young, my mom would ask my older brother, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" And he would always say, "I want to be a millionaire." Well, he's been a millionaire many, many, many times over. Now, when she would ask him, she never asked me, which was funny. Yes. But when he would say, "I want to be a millionaire," I would always think, well, I don't want to be a millionaire. I just want to have enough money to pay my bills and have some savings, and I'll be fine. I don't need $1 million. Well, now I don't want to say I want, because that's not a good word to have, but I am working on multiple millions of dollars, because that is what is needed to achieve my goal to fight human trafficking.
Yes.
So I've had to change my mindset, trust and believe. I've had to get rid of a lot of stuff. And just when I think I'm done, there's a friend of mine who's a mind, body, and emotion code. She's certified in it. And so they can go back in your genealogy, and she'll be like, she said, "Oh, 5 generations back on your father's side, wealthy people are bad." I'm like, what? Okay, let's get rid of that. Oh, 3 generations back on your mother's side, I'm not worthy. oh, let's get rid of that. So I'm telling you, I practice what I preach, and you just don't know what's back there, it's
No,
until
that subconscious kind of
someone
way
shows you. Yeah.
yeah, slows you down, exactly. And even it might be just a minuscule thing you heard as a child. Who knows? Now, how can my audience get in touch with you? And I know we have an offer coming up. How can they get in touch with you?
They can get on my calendar. It is thefinanciallion.com/schedule. And my name is spelled Lyon, thefinanciallion.com/schedule. That will get you on my calendar. And then I also have a Get Out of the Basement bundle. So if you're in the basement and you want to get to the penthouse, get the Get Out of the Basement bundle. And you can find that at howtoliveleikearockstar.vip. howtoliveleikearockstar.vip. And that is actually named after my book, How to Live Like a Rockstar, Tour Bus Optional, which you mentioned. So shameless plug, if there's one thing you could do today, get the book. And the whole first chapter is all about mindset. Because once we get your mind right, once you know you're worthy, you're valuable, you do deserve it, you do deserve to have that future that you envision, then we can bring wealth into your life and grow it and multiply it and create multiple income streams. You'll be set for life. It's fabulous. And it's written very fun. It's a very easy read. Some years ago, they did a survey and they said people would rather have a root canal than talk to someone like me. And I was like, oh no, we've got to change that. We've got to make. So some people call me the fun financial lion because we do have a lot of fun. We laugh. You see how I am, Debbie.
Yes.
Yes. So I make it fun and very rewarding. And so I really encourage people to go howtoliveleikearockstar.vip.
And there's a foundation class in there where you give a generous discount, $100 off your course for using the word today. Does it have to be all caps?
Yes.
Okay. You can also use that QR code if you don't want to type your life away. This is a wonderful offer, Wendy. And I am so honored that you're on my show today. And thank you for being my guest. Would you like to be a guest again?
I would. I think we've only scratched the surface on what we could talk about.
Yeah, definitely. Go for the mindset and health and wealth really go well together.
Oh, yes. In my book, I call it Health and Wealth are your dynamic duo.
Exactly.
Rockstar duo. Yes.
Yeah. So please stick around for closing remarks. It's going to take me a little while to wrap up before the closing remarks. And I'm just going to share some of what I do. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So remember, I do revitalize people's lives in many different areas of health and mindset. I start off with the gut and mindset, and I help you release hormones, blood sugar, brain and heart, and bone. You can go back, yeah. Bone and joint, and I help you with immunity as well. I help people that are anxious up to athletes because I am guiding you to clean, toxic-free foods and high-quality essential nutrient products that reduce symptoms. You'll feel better, possibly release additional weight like I did. I was on maintenance for 50 until I started taking what I take now, and I released additional 20 pounds. All this is going to uplift your mood. With my mindset coaching, I help you release your stress, emotions, emotional entanglements. I'm there as you're reshaping your core beliefs like a guide, and your mindset will be enhanced. With my health optimization and weight release, your body's will be more efficient. That's a mind-body connection that makes your heart and soul sing. Ask me about my program. Set up a complimentary consultation at Debi Changes Lives. That's DEBICHANGES LIV as in victory ES.com/linktree LINKTREE, or use that QR code. And there you get to know me. I get to know you, and I'll guide you to your optimal health. And it begins with 1 or 2 health assessments. The health evaluation is actually complimentary, where you rate your symptoms in 4 categories of health in the last 30 days. Some questions overlap into multiple categories. Answer them all. You get a baseline score. Don't be afraid of it because I will review it with you. I'll create that custom natural holistic strategy for you in the areas of mind, body, and soul. And we will make that score better every single month. And I also have 2 different body scans. I prefer to do the the Vizera link, because I can send it remotely and internationally. Vizera is a transdermal optical imaging app that I send to your phone. You scan your face for 30 seconds. It's going directly into your skin, only looking at blood flow, nothing on your face, for components of energetic, functional, emotional, and different body systems and lifestyles. That emotion component is a hidden gem because it connects traditional Chinese medicine of an emotion connected to a organ. So anger connected to is connected to the liver. Now, this is not a diagnosis. Don't go, oh no, it's something wrong with my liver, because these are biomarkers on many different levels that are going out. And then we're going to bring the biomarkers back in to show your improvement with services or products. Now, Vizera link, when I have someone do this, it's quite an intensive report. So it costs $75. If you move forward with a product or a program, I'll give you a $25 credit. Vizera Link is that transdermal optical imaging app, also known as TOI. You can look up those terms on pubmed.gov. That's pubmed.gov. And you'll find out how accurate it is. Also, people are really amazed what their body tells them through the scan. You'll be too curious, get the scan done, or ask me more questions at my consultation site. On this site, I have many different services. These are only 3. Take Your Body Back is a 12-week weight release mindset coaching program where you're going to utilize a new version of you to drive your success. All coaching is done on Zoom, and the first one's private to you. Because I'm a certified HIPAA practitioner, all evaluations are private to you. I go over those. I give you a choice between 3 different plans. One's a natural approach to the GLP-1 without no injections or what the medical model gives you. Also, you choose which program you want to do, and I give you directions. I also give you instructions how to create that new version of you that's going to drive you with emotion and passion to achieve your health and weight transformational goals throughout your journey in that vision board that I kind of talked about earlier. Now, the rest of the coaching, whether it's group or private, is the same. We're going to be celebrating your wins, making sure you know how to use your boards. I'll guide you over tips with health and mindset. And of course, I'm answering your questions. And you will become a new you. And you can ask me more questions on my consultation site regarding this, because this program has changed. Why fast is for the do-it-yourselfer? It's an intermittent fasting program that gets your cells and body humming and in turn boosts your metabolism, rich, dense nutrition, and high-quality essential nutrients, as well as exercises and recipes. Here you can ask me questions about why fast. And if you feel like you need some coaching, there's a 2 or 4 week program to get you going that you can pay for. And after that, if you want to pay for more, that's up to you. With my mindset enhancement and health optimization journeys, you could do these 2 or 4 week programs, but usually it's a longer term situation, and if you are economical to pay for the longer program. But if you do a 2 or 4 week journey, I can probably create a custom program that's unique to you that may save you time and money. Now, we've been talking about stress, different sorts, whether it's financial, health, or things going on in our life that kind of slow us down. And I have this app called Newcom. It's designed to work with isotonic tones and music that will bring down your stress, help you sleep better, help you relax, give you mental clarity and focus. You will recover and have more resilience, and it's going to balance your nervous system. It's going to help you with your overall wellness and your financial stress. So special ops, military, FBI, dentists, doctors, even sports teams and Special Olympians have used this app, and also airplane pilots. Give this app a chance. I'll give you a 15% lifetime discount. There's a 30-day money-back guarantee, and you'll see what it's all about. You can always ask me questions too. You go to bit.ly/Newcom with a capital N, lowercase u, capital C, and then lowercase ALM, and then lifetime discount. Both have capital letters, as all one word. Give it a go and see what it can do for you. Finally, learn more about alternative health programs, products, offers, and articles and blogs and services, as well as events, promos, and And I guess that's it. By subscribing to my newsletter at Debi Changes Lives, which again is DebiChangesLives as in Victory ES.com/radio TV show, all in lowercase, is one word, or use that QR code. And I give you a gift, a 30-day health and mindset daily action journal where you can record your gratitude, thoughts, feelings, and emotions, as well as water, food, supplements, and exercising on a daily basis, and you can even track your measurements. Then you want to review it on a daily, weekly, monthly basis to see your wins and celebrate them, find your gaps to work on. And if you need bridging a gap, you contact me for coaching. This journal is a great health and mindset awareness tool, and it's a great way to track your gratitude too, and be aware of what you're doing, because a lot of people just do things and they're not aware. It's going to make you more aware of what your body's doing and what you're eating and what's causing problems for you too, okay? I'm certain that you found this show educational, enjoyed it, and eye-opening in a way. And reach out to me for my services, programs, products, and offers. And reach out to Wendy's 2 offers, which is fabulous. Get Out of the Basement bundle, and her Live Like a Rock Star Foundation course, where you get $100 off discount. And don't forget to set up an appointment with her to get to know her too, and find out what she can do for you. So do we have time for Wendy to come back?
Well, we must have time, because here I am.
Yeah, we have plenty of time, actually. So do you have anything else to say?
Well, you know what? I would say if you get your mind right, everything else will fall. Everything else will fall into place. So that's the place to start. If you don't know where to start, get the book. I take you through all the ways to get rid of all that nonsense and visualize the future you want to have, the day you want to have, the life you want to have, and then build from there. So, yeah.
Yeah. And, you'll feel so much better when you have a little more stability in your financial wealth.
Yes.
You'll feel so much better when you have more stability
Yes.
in your regular health. And that is a wealth as well.
Yeah.
Both of them bring abundance to you.
Yes. Yes.
Abundance, gratitude and joy and fulfillment. And like we said in this episode, giving back raises up your vibration.
Yes.
It makes you feel so much better.
Yes.
It's a heartfelt moment. And look at Wendy becoming Mrs. America and the global ambassador queen. She's a go-getter. And she really means it, because she is giving back to the community, doing things with her foundation, the Lionheart Foundation, and everything else she does.
Yeah. Yeah.
So think about what we said today. Do you have anything else you want to say?
Yeah. Get the book. It's on Amazon. How to Live Like a Rockstar Tour Bus Optional. You're going to love it.
And it's an international bestseller, so a lot of people like it. Love it.
Yeah.
It was such a fun title. When I read that, I was like, wow, this is a fun title. Tour bus optional. Oh, you really don't need that tour bus. You just need a plan.
Yes, exactly. Dream big, live bold, leave ordinary behind.
Yeah. And boy, that's going to take you out of your unworthiness.
Yes.
You do that.
Absolutely.
Go after your dream, like my son, who is just at the beginning.
He'll get there.
And he'll get there.
I would like updates, Debbie.
I will.
I want to know if he's looking. There's realtors that do nothing but show private islands for sale.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a show and everything. So maybe he should start watching that and start pricing them.
Okay, we'll see. I love having your show, and yes, we will do this again. I have to wrap up the show. I'd like to talk to you afterwards. So continue to enjoy my radio and TV show Thursdays at 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern, where your holistic journey begins.